Hey guys, it's K-Star, and I'm doing part 3 of the 100 questions nobody ever asks tag. We left off on question 85, so I think we'll be able to finish them up pretty quickly. Question 85 asks, are you patient? No. It's kind of a joke between my mom and I about how impatient of a person I can be. Especially if I'm stressed out, I'm extremely impatient. I'm the kind of person that, especially if I know how I need something to be done or I have a deadline or whatever, I have no patience with other people. I'm like, this needs to happen at this time, and if certain goals aren't met by myself or by others, I can get very impatient and very difficult to deal with at that point. DJ or band at a wedding? It really depends. I think a band is cool, but they have to be a really good band because nothing ruins a mood like a really, really crappy band. In my opinion, it's hard to beat live music. Live music is awesome, but if it's really, really tragic, I don't know. I guess I'd have to go with band, but they need to be good. Have I ever won a contest? Yes, I have, but nothing huge. Usually like work-related contests is what I win. Which, is cool, but I've never been a beauty pageant or anything like that. I've won lots of trophies in sports. It's not really a contest, it's more like a tournament, but more things like that than contests, I guess. Have I ever had plastic surgery? Not really. I was in a car accident when I was 10, and I had a calcified bruise and a partially severed muscle in my face. And the calcified bruise, I went to a chiropractor and he used ultrasound treatments to break it up. But the collagen got squished out between the skin and the muscle, so they kind of grew together. And so it kind of like pinned my skin up strangely. And I did go to a plastic surgeon and he did a very minute procedure. I was awake for it, where he just went in and cut the skin and the muscle away from each other so that my skin would lay normally and I wouldn't have it pinned up. I can still flex that muscle. It looks like this. So yeah, that's my partially messed up muscle in my face. I guess you could say I've had minor plastic surgery on it, because like when I smile, you can kind of see it. Everybody just thinks it's a dimple, but the skin and the muscle grew together at one point, and I did have those separated, but no real reconstructive surgery or anything like that. Would I have plastics in the future? Absolutely. No shame in it. Just do your research, find a good surgeon. Which is better, black or green olives? I don't really like either, but I'm going to have to go with black because I do actually like those on pizza. Whereas green olives, whoo, they are really salty. Can I knit or crochet? Not really. I've had numerous people try to teach me, and I'm just not good at it, nor do I have a ton of interest in it, so no. Best room for a fireplace? Probably like a living room or a den, something like that, or having a fire pit outside, I think would be the best. Do you want to get married? Yes and no. Do I think it's horribly necessary? Not really. Would I do it in the future, though? Yeah, probably. If you are married, how long? I'm not married. Who was your high school crush? I plead the fifth. Do you cry and throw a fit until you get your way? No, I don't cry and throw a fit. I may argue, like defend my case about what I want, but I don't throw fits. I'm not 5. Do I have kids? No. Do you want kids? No, I don't. Absolutely not. And I am so tired of people saying, you'll change your mind or whatever. I think if I was going to change my mind, I would need to be planning to have kids. I'm 24 years old. I know I have like a decade before that really becomes an issue for me. But at this point in my life, absolutely not. I don't want kids, and I don't see that changing ever. My favorite color is purple, and if you can't figure that out, I don't know how to help you. Do you miss anyone right now? Yeah, I miss my family a lot. We don't live in the same state, and we haven't for a long time. So my parents and my brother and my best friends, especially I have had one friend for 20 years, and we live in different states, so I miss her often. Um, and of course, my brother and my parents, I miss them all the time because I see them maybe 2 or 3 times a year, and then my grandparents and stuff, I miss them a lot too. So yeah, it's hard living away from your family. Something that happened to you in middle school. Oh my god. We do not have time to answer that question. I was a freak in middle school. I went through my really, really crazy gothy years in middle school, and a lot of things happened to me. A lot. um, a lot of people were either intimidated by me or they made fun of me. But then I had a lot of friends too that were like me, so it didn't really matter. Um, yeah, that's when all the seemingly important stuff happens to you in your life that you later find out isn't really that important. I would say probably the most influential thing that happened to me in middle school was getting into foreign language and getting into theater. I really enjoyed those two things, and I found them to be great outlets for a lot of the stuff that I was going through as a teenager. So, and those things really stuck with me into my adult years now. So, I would say branching out into the arts and really making that a big part of my life would be something important that happened to me in middle school. And that's it. That's all 100 questions. That was a lot of really useless information about me. So I hope you guys found that mildly entertaining whatsoever at all. Yeah, if you guys want to see more tag videos or whatever, let me know. And I tag everybody who's watching this for specifics. I know Effie Steph already did this, so we won't tag her again. But Jessica Thompson, Ms. Mystic J, I'm trying to think of some of the other people, Nerd in Oregon, and pretty much everybody who comments on my videos on a regular basis. I can't think of your name right now, but if you're watching this, I tag you. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on Thursday.